that was really hot like that when I first started. Shout out Digging in the Crates crew, Flojo and all that. But I was just trying to get better and better, and I was studying rappers and just trying to step my game up. Pun taught me a lot. But Lil Wayne inadvertently taught me a lot. Just because when I moved down to Miami, we all used to work out of the same studio, and I used to see him work. And for one is, even though he was the hottest rapper in the game, he was never in the club. When he had number one after number one after number one after number one, you know, where everybody, Kanye was like, he's the best. Eminem was like, he's the best. He never touched the club. And he was just there every night dedicated, and I would watch him stare at the speaker for hours and just flip different flows. So he taught me to do different flows, just being a fan, having them do different flows. And when we did y'all produce Taking Over for Khaled?
No, Danger Hands did that.
Danger. So shout out Danger Taking Over. I thought I beat everybody on that record. When I was like, when you see crap, better with the record, gotta ease that. And then we brought that thing to Lil Wayne. He was like, I am a beast. Feed me, rappers up, feed me.
Beats.
I was like, oh my God, like, am I ever gonna win? Like, this guy, he won't stop. Like, he's different.
That's dope. That's dope. I always felt like, you know, you are like an A&R. You know how to pick out talent and everything. So I'm curious. I asked you this question before in a past interview, but with today's landscape, if you could pick 3 New York rappers right now to sign, which 3 would you pick?
To sign?
Yeah.
Already signed?
Let's say they were all free agents.
They were all free agents. Wow. As a group or solo?
Solo.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I would sign Jigga.
Okay.
This is going to throw one bad for you. You're not going to respect this, but you got to respect it.
Let's hear it. Let's go.
I would sign and executive produce Fred the Godson's album.
Fred got bars.
You know, Fred is one of my favorite rappers on earth. Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to think, man, who in New York is boom, 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 boom. This is a tough.
I feel like you got the young cats out there. You got the A Boogies, you know, representing High Bridge.
No, A Boogie and all them, they the best. They the young boy. They the young gunners. But I'm, you know, my style's a little different, man. I think damn, it's the flavor of the week, but you know, he doing just fine on his own. But I think maybe Fab. So it would be like Jay-Z, Fab.
Yeah, we were just talking about Fab yesterday.
Yeah, we were. Shout out to Fab. You know, so yesterday we were actually...
He got a super hot album out there.
Summertime Shootout 3.
Super hot. I'm saying shout out to The Game, too. His album's crazy.
Born to Rap, that was another one. The
I
vets,
love
man.
it.
It's the vets.
The vets coming through. You know, the young boys is coming through, too. You know, they got good music, too. I mean, I say that hip-hop is... chemically unbalanced, meaning that it's like you only stick to your era. So there's guys who, I'll throw a picture up like this, there's guys who are Fat Joe fans from Flojo, they'll be like, yo, bro, where's the baggy jeans and the Pele? Throw it on, man.
Back in 93.
You know, the
We
Wu-Tang.
don't want that.
Throw the 6X hoodie, bro. Where's the car suit? I know, but what I'm trying to tell you is that hip-hop is chemically unbalanced to where people, you know, OGs don't want to listen to the young kids, and the young kids don't want to listen to the OGs. I think something that me and Dre and the team have mastered is making music that a 12-year-old hip-hop fan could rock with and a 50-year-old hip-hop fan could rock with. So we transcend over decades, and our music, the minute you hear it, is that new sound, but we keeping it real with our fans and our eras that we've been through. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
So when you see an OG and you turn on their record and you be like, they're either trying to sound young, some artists don't even know themselves. So sometimes when they do the young sounding stuff, they sounding like the young and like, come on, B.
Yeah, it's like
you can't do that.
It's not working.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it's hard to get everybody, you know, to make it inclusive, but we do that, man. Family Ties is a testament to it.
Yeah. I know. Speaking of the young kids, you were on Rhythm and Flow this season with Cardi and Jadakiss. What was your experience like there? You know, just seeing all these young talents.
You know, I was really upset with the talent that New York showcased.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And if you could see Fat Joe, some people say I was the Simon Cowell of it. I'm not
You're
a
being
hater.
honest.
No, I'm happy for everybody. I'm not a hater. I just left Sway and Locksmith was I said he's the best. I love everybody. I love the hip hop culture regardless. But, you know, I came from the Apollo Theater. I won amateur night 4 weeks in a row. Right? Went up against 100 guys every week and won by the grace of God, because I don't even think I was as good as everybody. I won. People loved me. Cool. I was Fat Joe. And I would sneak into these record labels 31 flights of stairs with my demo. And when I give them my demo, they listen. I'm sweating bullets, ready to catch a heart attack. And they would tell me I'm trash.
Wow.
And I would say, thank you, sir. What's your name again? Man, thank you for listening. Then I would walk down the stairs and I would try again. And when they had ciphers or rap battles, I was there. They had the Lyricist Lounge, I was there. So here I am on Rhythm and Flow sitting next to Cardi B and Jadakiss. If you win the prize, you get $250,000 in a record deal. You on Netflix and you trash. No, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear your story. I'm different. I'm about the music.
Yeah.
I don't care you gay, lesbian, fat, skinny, green, orange. I want the music. I don't want you to go up there and say, yo, I'm from the LGBT. I don't care.
Yeah.
I want the bars. I want the hit. If not the bars, give me the hit. But don't come up in there and waste my time. I'm sitting up in there like, yo, these niggas is trash. And they going up against Atlanta. They going up against LA, Chicago. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Like, so that was my frustration. I feel like I could have went down Times Square and picked 10 different dudes that were better than these people.
I will say the New York episode was the weakest one. Exactly. You know, just being a native New Yorker, you would want them to like represent the city, but it didn't really work out that way.
Do you think it's like because anybody can make, you know, music from their bedroom nowadays, like they don't have to sort of hit the pavement and grind the way that, you know,
Like
y'all used to have to do? It's just something they don't have to sharpen their skills like that.
I don't think sharpen their skills. You could be great, but the problem now is that social media has made it so that with close to no money, you can be in everybody's home, and if you make a hit in your house with a computer, you never even got to leave your house. The problem with that is there's no true artist development, and what happens is this whole business is built off of relationships, networking, relationships, right? So you get a kid, he blows up off the internet. The radio stations are playing him 100 times a day because he's the hottest thing. But what happens in 3 years when he struggles and put out a subpar record? He can't go back to them radio stations and say, yo, look out, play my joint, because you ain't care about them when you came out. You thought you blew up on your own. So, you know, it's a lot to learn from that, man. Hey, you talking to the realest ever, man.
I mean, you dropped
can't ask
it.
No, it's knowledge. That's knowledge.
You talking to the
Young
realest
bucks.
ever, man.
Yeah.
I do this. I say it's like hip-hop is like a restaurant to me.
Yeah.
I greet you at the door. I wash the tables. I wait the tables. I peel the potatoes. I cook it. I pay the bills. I'm the accountant.
Yeah.
We do it all, man. I done perform from the South Bronx to Saint-Tropez to Dubai to the favelas in Brazil to the jungles in Africa. You name it. I've been up in that joint. Know what I'm saying? So I know this game like the back of my hand, and you know, it is what it is, man.
I love that. Dropping knowledge with Fat Joe. And remember, Family Ties is out this Friday. Go check it out.
Thursday night at 12 midnight.
Thursday night at 12 p.m.
Something you're not going to want to miss, and we just added Remy Ma
Oh, that's
to
fire.
the roster. It was always my plan,
Yeah.
but you know, we faking you out.
I'm not
Yeah. That was always the plan.
You can't bring everybody and not bring Rim.
We have family members. Family members arrive late, but always on time. We might have some more family members to arrive to the album.
Can you
We
say
got about,
Yeah.
we got about
Yeah.
8 more albums.
All
We got 8 more hours to turn in the music. So family members are cooking as we speak.
Oh, okay.
We got some time.
And big boys.
Well, who might be in the kitchen if they cooking up?
Can't tell you that.
Man, but I'm hungry.
I
We're
can tell you the
hungry,
hottest
Nacho.
guys in the game.
Oh.
That's all I can say. The hottest
Okay.
in
We
the
gonna
game.
look forward to it. You got time to kick it with us, right?
Yeah, I'm here with you.
All right, so boom, let's do this. Let's get with charts with Trevor.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about what's happening on this week's charts. Bianca mentioned at the top of the show, she mentioned Trippie Redd. We got to shout out Trippie. He was #1 this week on the Billboard 200. The album A Love Letter to You 4 is his first #1 album. 4 top 5, so the signs have been there. He's been top 5 for a minute. Now gets that first #1.
Trippie
104.
Redd, man. It's Trippie Redd.
You a fan of Trippie?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Trippie. I'm not going to tell you I bump his albums every day, but I'm a fan of the kid, and he's a respectful kid, and he's another guy that's not really understood, but I understand him.
Yeah.
So salute Trippie Redd.
Quick thing with Trippie, which kind of crazy to me. He doesn't necessarily make hits per se.
No.
So how was he able to like go?
His fan base is so strong.
Is that like
Well,
a
I think
blueprint we could
this is
follow?
new. This is new, and it's around the Cardi B story, to where even like a French, where people fall in love with you as a person, and it's a plus if you drop Bodak Yellow. Oh my God, the music is hot. We really love her now.
Yeah.
Same thing with like a Trippie Redd. Same thing with French. French was on making the Coke Boy mixtapes and all that, and everybody loved him just as French. He's bugged out. Then he added some good music to it. It's the same thing with Trippie Redd. People buy into you. And then if the music is great, hallelujah. We can really celebrate you.
That's dope.
There you go.
I was going to pass these cards.
Right?
on. You know what's going on.
Don't know how to do this.
But yeah. Also, shout out Trippie for 104,000 units this week. His first time cracking that 100,000 mark. So that's big for him. But like you saying, Carl, you point out 5 songs on the Hot 100. He has 5 songs on the Hot 100 this week. 4 new ones from this project. But yeah, I noticed he has not cracked the top 40 as a solo artist yet. So that seems to be the next kind of
next
milestone for him to get up there.
I want to know how I worship Post Malone. And he has an album for like 3 months on the rap charts, but it ain't rap. How did that happen?
Post is a
That's a
Post-
big.
That's
No,
a
I
wide
worship
question.
Post.
Yeah.
No, I worship Post.
Yeah.
Post said on the Breakfast Club, he started rapping because he heard Lean Back. I'm super worship Post Malone. I want to know how that record is not hip hop, but it's been on the hip hop charts for 3 months.
So the funny thing about that record is the way we break up records is obviously some of the songs on the record are rap. Plenty of them are not rap. There's like
Really?
Circle, like Enemies with the Baby, like
Yeah,
that
Take What
one's
You
like
Want, Ozzy
straightforward.
Osbourne, yeah.
There's some other ones with, but some of them are, like the singles they've chosen, like Goodbye Young Thug, that's a rap record.
The joint he got with Meek and
Yeah, but I mean there's some like Circles, that's the #1 song
So
this
would
week
you
in the country.
consider it a rap album?
I mean,
You would?
I think it's rap enough.
It's rap enough.
It's rap, like it's got to be only like if it makes at least halfway or more.
I'm a big
then we would
fan.
say it's a rap
You know, a
record.
lot of stuff is like
Plenty of stuff
blurring
on the record is
lines
not rap.
with
We
the
got to
genre.
admit.
Yeah, but I don't know how. What's my man? What's your man had the biggest record in the world? Lil Nas X. I don't know how that
yeah.
wasn't considered country.
The biggest.
Speak on it, dog. That's what
You got me there.
I said, woo, I thought that fire was out.
I know.
We bringing that fire back up.
Listen.
That little ember just get okay. But
Amber.
all right, we're gonna move on to something else. We're gonna talk about Arizona Zervis as well, who's got one of those songs that Joe mentioned. It's that Roxanne
That
song.
thing is fire.
That
boy
song
booming.
is so
Oh no,
good.
that record is fire.
Like
I rock with the young boys,
Yeah.
man.
I see that.
Yeah, he's
So-
fire.
With you being a hit maker, what do you think it takes today to make a hit?
Well, I'm gonna give you the rundown really, really quick. Today's hits are definitely different from back in the day's hits. So when we had something we would call a club banger, it would have to be a beat up tempo that rocks in the club. And those are the hardest to make, actually. So we would look for that. And yo, Dre or whoever, yo, Scott, I need a hit. I need a club banger. Now you got the slowest record in the world, and that's the club bang. As long as it's going right. So it's like the Drake Chris Brown record to come on.
No
Guidance.
Huh? Yeah, but how the hook go?
You got it, girl.
Got it,
You
girl,
got it.
We're in the club.
You don't sweat.
With the Birkin. Back in the day.